Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Oh my goodness, if you have not seen Spellbinder's fresh picked collection, you have to check it out. The various die sets consist of large blooms to fill up an A2 size card, so they come together pretty quickly and easily. Today's cards will feature fresh picked daffodils and fresh picked sentiments. I'll be focusing on just one of the cards, the one with the navy blue background. This cardstock was cut to A2 size, 4 1/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches, and embossed with the gorgeous meandering floral embossing folder. The pretty embossed card front was adhered to an A2 size top folding card base. And when I flipped it over, I could see that my embossed panel was just a little bit larger than my card base. To get a nice flush cut, I used my large shears and pushed the blade right up against the edge of the card base and trim off the excess. These beautiful stem die cuts are designed to fit together on an A2 size card front. Together they create almost a look of a background. They could of course be used individually to create a statement piece. The other thing that I think is so unique about this design is that some of the leaves and the flower petals have flat edges that are fitted right up against the card's edge. Like the rest of the Fresh Pick collection, Fresh Pick Sentiments is made up of large, beautiful die cuts. I've die cut the word smile from bright yellow cardstock and black sheet foam. When that yellow die cut is stacked onto the foam, you still will see just a little edge of the black, and that sentiment's going to pop off that card front. Yes, and I'm even foam backing that little dot for above the eye. For me, a jewel picker is a necessary tool for that job. For the side profile daffodil, both the main die cut for the flower and the trumpet with the stamens were cut from the dark yellow cardstock. The etched lines on the flower die cut make it easy to position the trumpet to the center of the flower. The layered die cut for the trumpet was cut out of soft yellow cardstock and adhered to it. The main die for the trumpet with the stamens was also used to cut soft yellow cardstock so that I could have those little soft yellow details on the end of the stamens. Another job for the jewel picker. For the front-facing daffodil, there are 3 die cuts for the center of the flower. I cut the largest circle from soft yellow cardstock and adhered it to the center. The smaller circle out of the dark yellow cardstock is adhered to the center of that one. And this bloom is finished off with a little detailed die cut that will fit over top of the dark yellow one. The front-facing daffodil has one of those petals with a flat edge, so I'm just going to turn that around so that it lines up right along the edge of the card. This edge-to-edge design can be found in all of the die sets that make up the Fresh Picked collection. I'm pretty sure that you noticed that I'm using the Misty Precision Glue Press. I've actually had this for a while, but I had another bottle of glue that I was midway through, and of course I didn't want to waste it, so I finished that up first. It was quite a hassle getting the last little drips and drabs out of the bottle to dispense nicely. So let me tell you, it was quite a treat switching over to this precision dispenser. This tool really does dispense the glue very nicely, whether you need just a touch or a lot. What would daffodils be without dewdrops? So I'm finishing off this card with some clear crystals. And that wraps up this pair of cards featuring some beautiful new die sets from the Fresh Picked collection. Fresh Picked Daffodils makes for very quick and easy cards with its full A2 size die cuts. Fresh Picked Sentiments, what can I say? Bold and beautiful. Thank you for joining me for this quick and easy card making tutorial. As always, I appreciate your visit.